Casey Roach. Casey Roach say what? Casey Roach. Casey Roach say what?
Pound it.
Welcome to the Casey and Corey pole vault class, where we learn how to be more like Casey and jump high.
All right. Okay. So, all right. I guess let's get into it. Do you have a video? Yep. I'm starting to. All right. I see it.
Okay. Ready? Start at the beginning. This gets pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left.
Yep.
Okay, we'll take a look at it one more time. Maybe it's a 7 left.
Yeah. It cuts in per way.
Okay. Ooh, yeah. All right, Dr. Roach,
Oh, okay.
what do you think?
Well, it's interesting because they didn't ask for any advice or anything. So it's similar. I guess it's first glance. Can I watch it one more time?
Yeah.
Good pull drop. Honestly, it's pretty good. I'm actually pretty impressed.
Well, here's I'll start talking to us about it a little bit more.
Okay.
And just say that, like, this is what's so great about having Dr. Casey Roach with us on this call. I was not as good as jumping above my grip as you were.
Mm-hmm.
So I watched this kid jump. I mean, I see like a lot of really good stuff, a great plant. I mean, a nice long swing.
Yep.
Good penetration into the pit. Good body awareness. So this person's clearly been vaulting for several years.
Yes.
They know what they're doing.
Yep.
And
I mean, that's a great screenshot. He's like over his grip. Like his grip is about with wherever the bungee is. And yeah, it's good. So I think, getting over your grip and it's kind of a thing where my coach talks about, like, you kind of come off at flat and you kind of come up a little higher. And so you stop getting off on the ground 4 and start working on 4s 1 and 2 and 3. And so you kind of to work on getting over your grip. Can you one more time? I think, and can you pause it along the way? Because there's a couple things. So you take off. So right here, I think, is where you need to kind of really push with your arms as you swing back. To really push more into it.
A little more of a
kind of
forward
hits
motion.
it, and he hits it, and then starts rocking back. And when you really need to work with your arms. Now, I'll admit I was not great at this part. So I did what he did. I take off the ground and I immediately start trying to rock back. But you really have to push pressure on. And then there comes a point when with your arms, you kind of break your bottom arm. And then as you rock.
What
and
she's
then
doing right here.
Yeah. And so you can do that more as you swing. It's a tough balance. And his grip is a little wide, which can affect your rock back, because if it can eventually hit a point where you can't pull it back anymore.
That is a good point. It does look like his grip is like 1 or 2 grips too wide, doesn't it?
Yeah. This is a thing I used to do. I used to just grab my pole and pick it up and it'd be way too wide. But I mean, not saying it's hard to tell from the angle if it's too wide, but that's a thing that I've seen vaulters, that happens to vaulters a lot, where they have too wide of a grip and that affects their swing. All right.
This is really nice. I mean, look at how tight his hip is to the pole.
And then it kind of flattens out.
Off.
Yeah.
So you're thinking he would go up the pole instead of flagging off of it if he had a bigger row motion, pushing the pole away from him, before he initiates going inverted.
Yeah, I would think so. I would think so. At least to give more time to get upside down, so you don't flag out. You're so you don't like flag out. You'll have more time to shoot up. And also, frankly, it helps a lot to do a lot of bar work. So bubkas and those sort of progressions where you kind of get the strength. It's a lot easier to do this if you do it on a pull-up bar. That motion of shooting up being really strong helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta say, like, I don't know how old this kid is, but as he gets older and faster and stronger, he's gonna jump so high. I feel like technically this kid is as good technically as probably I ever was. I was just older and stronger. And so imagine if he gets better at the top end.
Yeah.
Jumping, 6 to 12 inches more over his grip than he is now. This kid's gonna be good.
Yeah. 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 I mean, I would say your technique was better than you think.
Better than this guy's?
Yes. Yes. You got very different jumping styles, so it's hard to compare, but I'll give you a little more credit. Jumping 520 requires some technique.
Definitely. It's impressive to me.
Yeah.
I don't know how old this kid is, but
yeah, I mean his takeoff, it goes a little in versus right out, but it's pretty good. And
I see what you were saying though, like really getting that nice row forward would probably move him up quite a few poles as well.
Yeah, and also pushing when you take off, your bob arm wants to be pushing up, not out. And this is the thing I've had a problem with. If you push out, it really limits you, and he might be pushing out versus pushing up, and pushing up allows you to swing a lot better too.
Well, see, yeah, he's pushing. I mean, that's the downside of having such a wide grip, right?
Yeah, I would say
it's pushing out instead of up and forward.
Yeah.
Well, you heard it here first from Casey Roach.
Yeah. Well, once he goes on to jump really high, we're gonna look really smart or really dumb. I don't know.
Well, classic, end of the video. Casey, what kind of courtship advice can you offer our listeners this week?
I will say, given it is Thanksgiving time, I will say to be thankful, and to be thankful for what you have, and to be thoughtful. Thankful and thoughtful are great approaches.
Ooh, you have such a lucky wife, don't you, Casey? You're making us look bad, but I like it. That's really good stuff. Really good stuff.
Yeah, Corey, what are you thankful for right now?
I'm grateful for Casey Roach and the opportunity to hang out and talk about the pole vault. And I'm grateful for all of our subscribers. Having said that, you can count on us to upload these videos every week, but can we count on you?
We have a proud 2-week tradition that we just project so long.
That's right.
We're ready to go. Are you ready?
Can count on us. So can we count on you to hit like and subscribe? I hope so.
Like and subscribe.
We'll see you in the next one.